James Steinhubel with the Health and Wellness Network. Today we're here with Dr. Vivian Abboud, owner of Viva Salon. How are you doing today?
Great.
Excellent, excellent. So, PhD in leadership, educational leadership and governance, a master's in leadership and bilingual. You are the CEO of the Alberta School Board Association. How Viva Salon?
Sometimes I wonder myself too, James, I think it is a good coincidence just because of the work that I do in the community, because of my network. All the things that I've managed to do while going to school, making sure that I have the right education, developing my thoughts, my thinking, my experience, my knowledge, working hard in my everyday job, I did not forget about the community. I arrived to this country at the age of 18, and I found so many opportunities. I used those opportunities. So I think part of it is not forgetting about giving back to the community, loving working with individuals, supporting them, supporting a great cause, things that I did not see necessarily in my country where I came from. So I think all these involvements led to the Viva Salon and Spa. This is where I met great people who were involved in this field, and they were looking for an owner, and I'm like, why not? I have good friends in this field. I could actually bring some of the knowledge and experience and put it into a practice, into a different domain. Why not?
And you walk in here and there's such a great vibe, a great feel. And so there's lots of, you feel that there's a leadership and that there's great policies and a real inclusion of your staff. Talk about how you put it together that way. The community that's here.
I think the skills that I've learned, whether it is in my everyday job or whether it is in my doctorate or my ongoing volunteering with the not-for-profit, I end up actually learning that if you have the right policy, if you have the right clear expectations, you understand what's intended in those high-level expectations and policies, you end up with great operations, you end up with great people. But you just have to make sure that people really understand what are you trying to accomplish, what is at the core of this new endeavor or this new journey you are in. So for me, it was a focus on building people, it was a focus on building community, it was a focus on building staff, while making sure that at the heart of all of it are our clients. So for me, the involvements in the other fields allowed me to build some competencies, some skills that I was able to transfer here, while of course being passionate about serving and supporting a good cause.
And I want to talk more about that specifically with the team that's here, but you guys also spill out into the community. You do so much. The last one that we focused in on was the masks and gloves. But there's so much more. Tell us a little bit of history of all the great kind of events and causes you've supported.
Great. And actually, this is one of the reasons why I did not think twice about having Viva Salon and Spa. One of the things that I found very helpful to me is the space. Prior to owning the spa, as you know, my community involvement since the day I arrived to Canada till now is the same, just in different capacities and different involvements. So when I first, saw this place, there is quite a bit of space. I used to hold events. I used to do quite a bit of those events at my own house, or we would rent a hall, or through a different initiative. So I felt, why don't I bring all this to here? I have great people, like as you know, Maya, the manager here, I always say she's the backbone, the staff, the bloodstream, they work so hard. So why don't I bring actually our network, our community to here? Now, the one thing is, I really admire the businesses who have a community focus, but for us, it is something that we believed in prior to even opening the spa and the business. So it happened that we have the venue here. We don't have to rent places. We married the two together. But at the heart of it is that we really love serving, working with people, supporting. It doesn't have to be just about the beauty, the aesthetics, or about the hair. It is about something else that we could offer. Sometimes building good friendships, connecting the right people together. Just there's enough challenges out there in our everyday lives. So it's a place where we could support each other and support others.
that, taking that kind of leadership role, yes, you're trained, you're schooled, and you're recognized to have those leadership designations and qualifications, but you're living it, you're walking it. And when you put those kind of events on, not just here, but you're involved with lots of women's initiatives, daughters initiatives, these kind of things. So just a little bit about that, and then how that you've seen it, and, not in a selfish or egotistical way, but in a development way. How have you seen that reflected in your staff here?
And to be honest with you, I've always seen the community work and the volunteering work as a two-way development. It was a way for me to learn, and it was a way for others to benefit from what I'm doing and contributing. And I continue to this day to believe in this. And actually, it doesn't matter where I go, no matter what job I end up having, and I find that really having those networks and the work that you do without charging anyone anything, by just being driven and seeing there's benefits in us working together, they pay off so much. So in our staff here, if you've noticed, Maya actually organizes all the events. So we were able to support the Stollery, the Children's Stollery. We were able to support the Lois Full Hospital. We were able to support also the shelter here, Safe Place. Also, some of my friends who have authored books, we had also a book signing for them here. We also had created a partnership with an entrepreneur who does designs and clothing and all that. This is why we had the fashion show. So we brought women and girls from different ages to here. And to be honest with you, I find that whether it is the business or the work I do in the community or the volunteering or it is my everyday job, now more than ever they all connect. Because at the end of the day, there's the one, I am who I am. I don't have different versions of my leadership in different ways. Mm-hmm. So with my staff, Maya's been actually doing those events. The staff has been so flexible because what they do is that when we have the event, it's a party for all of us. It's a way of action. There's usually hosting, there's drinks, there's musicians, so they get to know new people. And also they see what I'm doing to to support other women, because I myself need help sometimes, and I surround myself by the right individuals to bring me up, to make sure I don't end up losing any confidence in myself, or to make sure that I have the right supports in place. So one of the things that I'm really proud to be involved is Daughters Day. Mm. So I'm the chair for Daughters Day, and this is a flagship project for Canadians for Civil Society. We are a board of directors who really want to support individuals in the community. So Daughters Day, I'm so proud of it because every year we highlight the lives and the contributions of 6 women in the province who have done something great in their own lives or to others. And now more than ever, I feel that this is so important because I believe that the pandemic brought an extra layer of challenges, of difficulties for women. If you look at research, if you look at what's happening in the community, what you hear on social media, there's much more domestic violence, and now more than ever, we need to actually work together to support women in the community. And every woman is a daughter. So I really think that this is something that it is so important to bring individuals to talk about those issues, to find ways to address the issues now more than before, but also to create momentum that we still need to act on this issue that we have in our community.
That's so good. And, in relation to the salon, last question then.
Yes.
We'll let you go ahead. I'm so grateful for your time. And you can explain, you're, again, being a PhD, you could express your personal philosophy from a number of perspectives. The one that I want you to share with us, and especially in relation to working with women and daughters and men too, but helping people move forward and be empowered. Describe and explain your philosophy of beauty, or the global philosophy of beauty, and how that's expressed in the salon.
I really think that, that's a very good question, but to me when it comes to beauty, it is about first the heart. having an educated heart, having to me it's a beautiful. Beauty is defined by how you act, how you carry yourself, how you support others. And I feel that it could come together here by, okay, you have your haircut, you get your massage, you get your manicure, your pedicure, but also there's something else on the other side that is unspoken, unheard. You don't see it, but this is something that you need to reflect on. And I find sometimes by having those small things done, it makes you feel better, but also at Viva there's ways where we really honestly see how you can help in other ways too.
Help your beauty to come through by being beautiful. It's so
Right.
good. James Steinerville for TVU, and we've been with Dr. Vivian Abboud. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you so much.